Hello, I'm Don Downs, a Senior Technical Support Engineer at Triangle MicroWorks, and I'll be providing a brief overview of some of our products. This is actually the demo that we had running in our booth at the DistribuTECH 2013 show in San Diego. So if you got a chance to come by and see us, this will provide a refresher of the things you were able to see there. And if you weren't able to come by and see our booth, we are providing this video so that you can see some of the capabilities of our products. In this video, we will demonstrate how you can use the 61850 test suite to simulate IEC 61850 servers, how you can generate the simulation files for use in those simulations. We'll show a couple of products using our source code library and .NET protocol components. We'll demonstrate mapping IEC 61850 to other protocols such as DNP3. We'll show the DNP3 communication protocol test harness and its support of DNP3 secure authentication version 5. And we'll also be showing a new product we have called Insight, which is a graphical visualization tool so that you can get a visual representation of your testing. Here's a brief overview of our presentation. We start with an embedded processor. You see it in the graphic there, and here is the actual processor. It's using a Raspberry Pi board, which is a development kit. A little bit better view on the back side here. You can see the Raspberry Pi. This Raspberry Pi is actually running our IEC 61850 server NCC source code library. We've added some switches and some sliders so that we can simulate a real-world device. We'll also demonstrate a simulation of a device written using our .NET protocol components. And we'll be using Anvil running on an embedded PC to simulate those devices. We'll demonstrate Hammer, the 61850 client portion of the test suite. Hammer will connect to these two devices and generate simulation file, which will then be read by Anvil. We'll be running 3 instances of Anvil and using a flowchart, a part of the new Insight component, to cycle through the various states and simulate different states of that breaker. We then connect Anvil to the SCADA data gateway using IEC 61850 edition 2. We map those points to DNP3 and connect to the DNP3 test harness using IEEE 1815 or DNP3 with secure authentication version 5. We also have an OPC client to provide a graphical view. This client uses OPC XMLDA, and the graphical view was created using Insight, our new graphical tool. Insight can also provide graphical views in both Anvil and Hammer. We'll also demonstrate DNP3 Forge, which can be used to create and edit and maintain DNP3 device profiles. DNP3 Forge can also create mapping files for DNP3 to IEC 61850 per IEEE 1815.1 use case A. Those mapping files can in turn be used by other devices such as the test harness and the gateway to describe the mappings. In the next video, we'll demonstrate using Hammer to connect to remote devices and generate simulation files. Then we have a video showing Anvil using those simulation files to simulate real-world devices. Next up is a video showing the use of the SCADA data gateway to map IEC 61850 to DNP3 and communicate to a DNP3 master, in this case simulated by the test harness, and in this example using DNP3 secure authentication version 5. In subsequent videos, we'll provide an overview of Insight, the graphical tool, showing graphical capabilities added to Anvil and Hammer, and we'll show the use of DNP3 Forge to create and edit DNP3 device profiles and DNP3 to IEC 61850 mapping files.